What's going on, guys? JSGC 171 here, and we're back for another Disney video for Disney World that we're heading to in September. We're getting there, so we're just going to crack on with this video. A two-part video. With first, what is a fast pass? Well, a fast pass is basically like how to get onto busier rides without as long a wait. So, for example, some of the busiest rides and events at Walt Disney World can have queues up to 2 hours. 3 hours long. You don't really want to be stood there for 2-3 hours, so you can book some of the rides on fast passes and it might give you a lot shorter waiting time. So general information for Disney's fast passes is that you can book Disney's fast passes either on their website or on the My Disney Experience app. As well, as soon as your first day starts at Walt Disney World, if you're staying on resort, so 60 days before you head in, you can book your fast passes for all of your trip. Now, if you are not and you're booking 30 days before, then it's booked via each day, one after the other. An hour to use your fast pass, so that doesn't mean that once you've booked your fast pass you've got an hour to use it. So you could have a fast pass booked for one ride, for example, I don't know, somewhere in Animal Kingdom, and therefore when you get a selected time, so you might have it for 2 PM for example, and so you get there at 2 PM and you can use it, and that fast pass is available from 2 PM till 3 PM. There's the hour. Straightforward. Alter your fast passes, you can edit them, you can cancel them as long as it's given within reasonable notice. You can also alter your any of them for up to the day. You can even change them in the park if you wish. You get free fast passes, that's another one. 3 fast passes for the day. So you could have something booked for maybe 11 o'clock in the morning, then at midday, and then another one at maybe 2 or 3 o'clock. And there's your 3 fast passes in the day. Now you might be wondering, what about once you've used the 3? Your 3 that you're using to start with can only be for one park. So if you're having a day at Magic Kingdom, then you can use all 3 of your daily allowances in Magic Kingdom. Once the 3rd one has been used, you are allowed to book 1 more at a time. So you could say use them at 11 o'clock, midday, and 2 o'clock, for example. Then from 2 o'clock you can book, once you've been on the ride, you can book another fast pass. Once you're in the queue, then it's registered that your fast pass has been used, and then the fast pass will come up as being used. So you can actually book your next fast pass once you've gone into the queue for your 3rd fast pass ride or event. You can then book using the app your next fast pass, which can be used in any park, and it can be 1 at a time for that day rather than 3. So you could say head out to another ride in Magic Kingdom at 3 o'clock and book another fast pass if there's any available, and then you could also maybe in the evening head over to another park. You could head over to Epcot and use another fast pass, and once you've gone into the queue for that ride you can use another fast pass. It's all about fast passes. So in my opinion it sounds actually rather fantastic, because the queues at some of the rides, particularly in busy periods like during the public holidays, Christmas, in the summer, can get really busy, so it kind of keeps things shorter. Just remember to book your fast passes as soon as possible, because the rides will get filled up fairly quickly and you'll have a long wait time. You don't want to be queuing up for ages and ages and ages, so the sooner you get in there, the more likely it is that you'll get a good time for the rides and events that you wish to attend or ride on. Tiers on your fast passes for some of them. So at Epcot, Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, they've got tiers. They've got tier A and tier B, or I call them tier 1 and tier 2. Tier 1's basically like their main busiest rides, and you can only use 1 of them, and then you've got tier 2 where you can use 2 of them normally. Remember, that's available at Animal Kingdom, Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Now, you get scanned on your magic band normally, so when you check into a hotel on resort you'll get given a magic band with your key on and everything. Otherwise you can just, when you buy your park ticket, I think you can get a magic band there, and automatically you'll connect it up to the app, which I think is technically crazy, but there you go. Fast passes are not front of rides. Getting on a fast pass does not guarantee that you're just going to walk onto the ride. It just means that the queues will be shorter. So say if you've got a queue for 50 minutes for one ride, getting on a fast pass, the queue might be, what, 10 minutes rather than waiting 50, because not everyone will have used their fast passes on them. So it kind of shortens down the time and your wait time, but it doesn't guarantee a walk on. You might get a walk on if you book it early enough, But another tip is it's kind of pointless booking a fast pass early when the park isn't at its maximum capacity or is full, because, well, the wait times will only be short anyway, so you may as well queue 15-20 minutes for a ride and then use your fast passes later on in the day, where you may have a 15-20 minute ride in the fast pass line rather than queuing up for maybe an hour or two for a ride. So my tip of the day for fast passes is use them in the afternoons, not in the mornings when the parks aren't as busy. Use fast passes only when it's busy, but normally you do get some walk-ons if you book them early enough. That's kind of a waste, but I'd say generally maybe 10, 15, 20, maybe 30-minute waits, which in my opinion is a lot better than queuing up for what, an hour, 2 hours. And with new parks opening at Pandora, I'm sure the wait time will probably be even longer for their rides because it's new for people, and that'll probably be like it now for the next year or so, as people, you know, make their way to Animal Kingdom to experience a new area of the park that they've never seen before. Now, next part of the video will be out very shortly. The next part will be looking at my tips for times, what's the best rides to use, and using your fast passes and all the ride information for you. Now, this and which rides can't be obtained on to use your fast passes. Now, this is just generally just a small information video to hopefully give you a better understanding of fast passes. So we'll go through all the main points then quickly now. So a fast pass, you get 3 in the day. You can use the first 2. Once you get into the ride for the 3rd, you can then book 1 at a time fast pass for whichever park. The 3 fast passes that you book originally can only be for 1 park, and then once you're in the queue for the 3rd, you can go and book for any of the parks and at 1 at a time. Fairly simple. Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios have got Tier A and Tier B, or Tier 1 and Tier 2. Main rides in being in Tier A or 1, and the smaller rides / events are in Tier 2. Now, in the next part, I'll be covering all the tiers and all the rides that you can use for the park, so keep your eye out for that. You scan them onto your Magic Band, you use the app, and remember, it's 60 days before it's available for people staying on resort at Disney World, and 30 days before for you if you aren't staying. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for the unofficial part 2 to this video, which is all of the tips and rides to use your fast passes on. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Keep an eye out for more Disney videos as the whole holiday of my lifetime closes in and gets ever nearer. Suitcase just in the background ready there. So, I hope you have a nice day. This has been JSGC 171. Peace. Ciao for now.